What's going on, guys? JPS back for another video, and today we have a special one. This one is titled, What Do the British Think of the Germans? For some of you who don't know, I actually started on YouTube doing reactions to British videos, so my other channel is based on the UK. It's linked in the description if you want to give it a look. But that puts me in an extremely unique position when reacting to this video because I'm very familiar with the Brits, more so than Germans, I would say, because I started this exploration / channel a bit later than my first one based on the UK. So we're going to be a bit critical of the Brits today and see what their thoughts are on the Germans. Ooh, we're entering some dangerous territory. And Britain, of course, it's not part of the EU, but it is continentally part of Europe and has many European traits while still maintaining its own individual identity separate from other European countries. So it's a very unique place. And Germany is the European powerhouse in a lot of ways. It's one of the largest countries in Europe, and everybody knows about Germany. Like, you really have to be dumb to not, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Germany, like Birkenstock, a lot of people don't know that company is German. And this whole trend, which is super popular in the United States, wearing socks with sandals, is a German fashion trend as well. It looks a bit silly, but I'll admit it's extremely comfortable. If you want this shirt or some other cool designs, I recently dropped a clothing brand. Link in the description, guys. That was a very smooth advertisement, you have to admit. But yeah, let's get right into this and see what the British think of the Germans. Here we go.
I mean, is there such thing as a German humour?
Humour loss.
They have humour, it's just well hidden.
We're starting controversial. German humor. I know you guys got humor.
So, this was the most questioned question to ask the Brits. What do the Brits think of the Germans? As you can see, I'm back in England and I'm here to answer this question to as many Brits as I can. This is the first time I'm in St. Albans. It's a smaller part of England that many of you Germans have no idea what it is. So, let's go find out. What do you think of the Germans?
Love them to bits.
Yeah.
Always have done. Ever since I was a youth. 40, 50 years ago, I was younger and prettier looking, and I found myself in Germany roughly every 2 months over a period of about 5 years.
Wow.
And I had wonderful experiences. Germans, very, very hospitable in my experience.
Yeah.
More hospitable than the French.
Yeah, they don't really get the British humour.
I love how the French just caught a stray right there. And someone keeps commenting that I hate France. I don't hate France. So if there's any French viewers out there, I don't know where that came from. I think it's because I laugh when there's jokes about the French, because there's a lot of jokes about you guys. But every 2 months he was traveling to Germany over a 5-year span. It sounds like a long distance relationship, no? Hopefully he had a nice lover out there.
Than the French.
Yeah, they don't really get the British humour as much, and I haven't actually personally seen it that much, but my mum says that apparently there's a thing about Germans always doing like kind of bowel related jokes or toilet related jokes and don't really get the sarcasm so much.
I think they're funny. I think their language is kind of intimidating. If I was to get yelled at by a German person, I'd probably cry.
It's very strong.
Germans, ich liebe alle die Leute in der Welt.
We're going German.
I'm going to start off with it.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a German renaissance recently, so I've met a couple of new friends in my life which are German, and they're amazing, right?
Yeah,
they're cool.
Okay.
You spend a bit of time with them?
Yeah, I do. I live in Germany, Munich. Hashtag München.
I have a great deal of respect for them.
Yeah.
And I think they're generally very competent.
Yeah.
Though occasionally, if they are incompetent, they're very incompetent.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen often.
Okay, I think, regardless of what happened 70 years ago.
Yeah.
But that was driven by a small group of people, really.
Yeah.
But I would say they make good cars. You know, all the engineering's excellent. Anything that, all German products are fantastic.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You know, biggest export is cars. Yeah. I was based in Germany as a squaddie, so you know, I lived there for 5 years. So yeah.
I like how he opened up on that answer. Initially, he was like, "They're okay." I thought he was just gonna end it there. And the girls earlier saying that they would cry if they got yelled at by a German, I can relate to that. Like if you're not used to it, the German language especially, when someone is scolding you, it can feel quite authoritarian, I guess. But that's just the nature of, you know, not knowing what that's like, not getting scolded enough in German.
You have the German accent.
Do you think?
Yes, yes, you have. How did you acquire that so quickly?
I don't know. I think I'm always with Germans, so maybe that's what's happened. I think I'm turning German and I don't realise.
You will be a fully fledged
German.
before you know
That's
it.
my first week in Germany.
Very nice to meet you.
Angie.
I don't know what she was hearing. This guy does not, he has a British accent. This is not maybe like a twinge of German. I don't think so. No
Germans
chance.
are always on time.
Oh yeah, that's good. No,
Yeah.
that's great. Yeah, no, I like that. That's right up my street anyway. Because I've got 2 girls and they're terrible. Their timekeeping is awful.
I think it's a British thing actually. We're just I'm terrible at timekeeping as well.
She's 10 minutes fast, always. And that's because my girl's trying to get them out. But
Yeah. Do you think the Brits can outdrink the Germans?
Absolutely not.
No.
No. Over, I reckon, duration, we could take them. But like, just like the volume, those rotund bellies. I mean, I'm not doing well myself right now, but they can take it. They're experienced. You don't want to take on a pro.
Yeah.
We're a good like IPA sort of like session all dayer. They're more of a they're professionals.
What do you think?
They're
of the
professionals. Guys, this is like the best drinking competition in the world. One of the best would be a Brit versus a German. A proper Brit drinker and a proper German drinker. Well, I mean, most of the country is proper for both of y'all. Like what? 2 hours drinking Pilsners. Who can do more? I don't know though. I mean, I want to say Germans, but the Brits are. We have that same body weight, everything same, and we'll see. I don't know.
What do you think of the German humour? Have you seen anything?
I don't think I've seen anything yet.
Right. What about you?
But British humour's not even funny.
No.
I feel like it's better than English humour because anything's better than English humour.
It's not hard to beat.
It's not hard to beat.
There isn't really a German humour, and but there is a German comedian on the circuit. I've seen him, and he's not that great, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've seen him pop around all the time, especially in Germany, especially.
Yeah, there are.
Pro said he's not that great. I think like one of the hidden aspects of Germany is like the meme culture, because the memes in the United States and in the UK as well, I don't think they're as popular. Like people aren't passing them around like that or basing jokes on them. But in Germany, like I feel like memes are they're still like a big part of the modern joking culture, you know? Like you guys use memes a lot. And if you don't interact with Germans frequently or even a little bit, you're not going to know that. So I understand how people think that Germans are lacking a bit in humor, but I don't think they're lacking at all. Like Germans are, and when Germans are making fun of something, it's thought out because they don't do it too often. Honestly.
There are differences, certainly. A lot of English humour isn't very much appreciated in Germany.
Yeah.
That's what I've found when I've been over there.
Yeah.
In particular, understatements are completely lost on
Really?
Germans.
Yeah.
Whereas they're quite a big part of English humour.
Yeah.
I think they're like a necessity in English humor. The understatements, like, oh, that wasn't too bad. It's like the sarcasm and stuff, and that will get lost when speaking to a German sometimes. So I understand where he's coming from. It's just two completely different psyches. But I think Brits and Germans are much more similar to each other than they would think. It's a very cool comparison.
Is there such thing as a German humour?
Humour loss.
they have humour. It's
Yeah.
just well hidden.
Yeah.
So one of my recent friends, you have to mention Fawlty Towers in this sequence, right? I mean,
right.
it is like don't mention the war, right? It's like
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
big elephant in the absolute massiveness of rooms.
Yeah.
And I've pushed them to watch this episode so many times, just because I have to mention it every single time because you can't mention the war, right?
Yeah.
And just
Goes over. Yeah.
no. What would be to like about a madman like hotelier in the middle of Torquay hitting a Spaniard round the head?
I think that they're very similar.
Fawlty
to
Towers.
in a lot of ways. We're all just people, right?
And exactly. And I think the thing is, I think that from being in Germany and in England, I think the Brits and Germans are too similar in terms of they don't realise. And this is what, from asking people here, I've had so many questions that are exactly the same from the Germans and Brits. And that's what's so interesting.
We don't take everything as serious because English people
We
really
take everything
serious.
seriously. Someone makes a joke, just get
And they cry. They cancel.
Yeah, exactly.
They have Weisswurst. It's a white sausage, and they don't have the skin. They don't eat the skin.
I don't eat the skin on any sausage.
But what Cumberlandian sausages?
No, I don't eat the skin.
Maybe it's just me.
I peel sausages.
I just realised maybe I've been eating sausages wrong the whole time. Are we supposed to eat skin on a sausage? Yeah. We are supposed to. Yeah. Okay. Some guy said that we weren't supposed to for all-day breakfasts. So it was a complete no.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, I'm glad now that
me
the
neither.
Germans that are watching this that we do eat skin on a sausage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you guys want to be a quick video? What do you think of the Germans? Ja, du kannst Deutsch sprechen auch. Yeah. Fellow German again. I think I've kind of landed in some German community here. The one time they're trying to get away from the Germans, they come over. Okay, let's go. Do you want to be a quick video?
I think they're another European country, people.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, there's always a lot going on in Germany. I
yeah.
mean, my mum actually lives in Berlin. She's
Oh,
been there
really?
8 years, yeah.
Oh, wow. And is your mum still living there?
Yeah.
Oh, I live in Germany also, so it's really cool.
We do irony
Yeah.
much better than the Germans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
The Germans are very good at doing silly, or they were 40 years ago.
Yeah.
How they are now, I don't really know.
Okay, I'm glad that he corrected himself because it's obvious, like, you can't make those types of claims without really knowing. The Germans do irony well. Also.
Schadenfreude, for example.
Right, yeah.
I mean, when someone stubs their toe, which I just did recently, because I'm wearing flip-flops, which is innovative, probably not the best of days to be doing that.
No.
These friends of mine would be like on the floor rolling in laughter because that pain that you've just suffered is just hilarious. It hasn't killed you.
What is that? That's a good point.
I'd say we're pretty closely aligned. Pretty much, because we're not that far away. Sort of from here to Germany is 600-700 miles, really, as the crow flies.
I don't know.
Northern European.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're pretty much the same, I'd say.
I think we're more similar than we think
Yeah,
to the Germans, like 100%. So, wie lange kannst du Deutsch sprechen?
Ja, jetzt ist mein Deutschkenntnis
Ja.
etwas eingerostet.
Ja?
Ja.
Wow. So, das ist die erste Zeit mal, du kannst sehen, zwei englische Personen Deutsch sprechen. Sehr.
You guys, I was actually shocked by how many Brits spoke German.
And I hope your wife gets better also. Like, she feels better. She's okay.
I don't think she's going to get well enough to travel outside this country.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
she's got heart problems.
Okay, right. Well, I hope she does okay, like, also. Well, it's lovely speaking
nice
to you,
to talk
man.
to
Yeah,
you.
no worries. Have a nice day.
Damn, that guy was a gem, bro. What a great guy. You can see it in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you could just tell. Oh, that was a great video, though. Damn. I honestly did not think Brits and Germans were that similar, but after watching this, it just, like, it really changed my view of these two. Like, people are from a different country, so you're going to automatically say that they're like different. There's so many differences, and there are a lot of differences in Germany and the UK, the way the countries are run. But one similarity is you both have train problems, significant train problems, and both like to have a drink. Both like, sausage. These guys like fish and chips. They're surrounded by water. It's a little. So I don't know. What's crazy too? The Netherlands is literally like the perfect bridge between Britain and Germany. Obviously, geographically, it's right between them, but they're like the seafaring Europeans. They're like, I can't describe it well enough, but yeah, Dutch people are kind of the intermediary, the bridge between these two very different but very similar places. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, guys. Do you think Brits and Germans are similar? And if you're German, which many of you watching this probably will be, what do you think of the Brits? And if you're Brits, what a few of you probably will be as well, what do you think of the Germans? Throw that in the comments. Let me know your experiences, anecdotes, all that. I'd love to hear about it. And that's going to wrap the video up. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.